Embattled Toronto Mayor Rob Ford partially stripped of some of his political powers late last week after making international news involving binge drinking, smoking crack, and what we're calling erratic behavior. John Roberts has been following this. He's live from Atlanta, and he spoke exclusively with the mayor. What'd you get, John?
We talked to him for about 15 minutes just a few minutes ago, Shannon, while he was taking a break from filming his new television show for the Sun News Network up in Canada. That show premieres at 8 o'clock on Monday night. I asked him about, some of the origins of all of this. He refused to go into detail about why he smoked crack or under what circumstances he did, only to apologize again for doing it in the first place. But basically the message that we got from the mayor today, just a few minutes ago, was that he is hanging tough, that City Council can take all the actions that it wants to, and he's not going anywhere. He says as of January, he's going to begin his re-election campaign, will start raising money and hopes to get re-elected on October the 27th, which is when the Toronto mayor's race actually takes place. But he did say, and went into some detail for the very first time, that he is getting professional help. Here's what he told me.
I've admitted to using illegal drugs in the last year. Okay, I've admitted to drinking too much. Okay, so I'm dealing with it. I am training every day. I'm in a gym for 2 hours every day. I'm seeking professional help. I'm not an alcoholic. I am not a drug addict. Have I had my outbursts in the past? Absolutely I had, John. But you know what? I'm only human. I've made mistakes. I've apologized. That's all I can do.
I asked the mayor whether some of that professional help that he was getting would include substance abuse treatment. He refused to go into any level of detail on that, again, just saying that he's not an addict, so why would he need substance abuse treatment? Now, you talked, Shannon, at the beginning of this about the mayor being stripped of some of his powers on Friday, this past Friday. Toronto City Council stripped him of the power to implement an emergency management plan as well as appoint or fire members of his executive council. But tomorrow is going to be the bigger day for the mayor, when the council could vote to strip literally all of his remaining powers, leaving him as little more than a figurehead, giving all of those powers to the deputy mayor. But Rob Ford said even if he is a figurehead, he is going to continue to be mayor and going to continue to fight against what he calls left-wing tax and spend socialists in City Hall. Here's what he said.
We're going to move forward. I'm going to continue to fight for the little guy. I'm going to continue to save taxpayers' money. And if the councillors want to strip all my powers, that's up to them. But the people haven't spoken yet, John. Mark my words, on October 27th, the people are going to speak loud and clear.
Mayor Ford told me that he was at a dinner at a restaurant last night. It took him 4 hours to get out of the place because so many people wanted to come up, take photographs with him, or talk to him about the battle that he is going through right now. As for his re-election chances, recent polling would suggest that it's not looking bright at this point. But Shannon, you know what they say, a week is a long time in politics, and the mayor has got a year to rebuild his image. Shannon?
Yeah, it certainly is. And, people like to take pictures of train wrecks, too. So we'll see. Hopefully he is getting the help that he needs. Fascinating interview, John. Thank you.